Welcome to Techstination. Joining us is Brianna LaFleur, technology expert at Google. Thank you for joining us, Brianna.
Thanks for having me.
Busy week for Google. Lots of announcements, including the much anticipated Pixel 4 mobile phone and the Pixel 4 XL. Let's start there, I think, and tell us about some of the changes. What's new here?
The Pixel 4 has tons of super helpful updates for getting help from Google when you're on the go. I think my personal favorite is what we're calling Motion Sense, which essentially lets you use the phone without having to touch it at all. Say that you're driving to work and you've got your phone maybe mounted in the car and some music playing on the stereo system through Bluetooth. With Motion Sense, all you have to do is wave your hand over Pixel 4 and it will skip to the next song. This feature is also useful for silencing alarms or timers.
And the hardware obviously has changed a little bit too, right?
Yes, there are more cameras in Pixel 4, and we've removed the fingerprint sensor, so now there's face unlock to unlock your phone. Plus, what Motion Sense is enabled by is called SOLI, which are radar sensors that help you to do all sorts of fun new things.
Such as what? What would you use that for?
Well, like I said, Motion Sense, and then it also does enable the face unlock feature.
Also new, Pixel Buds, and I'm hearing this described as in-ear computers.
Yes, that is true. Pixel Buds are launching in 2020, but we gave a sneak peek at our hardware event this week. They have the assistant built in, so you can get all of the help you need, and they also sound great for listening to music, which is obviously important.
There's a new Chromebook as well.
Pixelbook Go. It is super portable. It's 13 millimeters thin and just about 2 pounds. It has a up to 12-hour battery life. So if you've got someone in your life who is always traveling or maybe a student, Pixelbook Go is a great option.
On the Nest side, you've got some new announcements that are really interesting here. First of all, let's talk about the new devices.
Nest Wi-Fi is a new device. If you're familiar with Google Wi-Fi, as I believe you are, Nest Wi-Fi is an evolution of that. We have created two separate devices, actually. One is a router that plugs into your modem. The other is the point that plugs in somewhere else around your home. We have upgraded the hardware in the Nest router so it is stronger and more powerful. And we've also added the Google Assistant to your Wi-Fi point so that you can get a fully-fledged smart speaker and a Wi-Fi extension point all in one.
And there's a new speaker as well, right?
Yes, Nest Mini. Nest Mini has improved sound. It might look the same as the original Google Home Mini, but in the second generation, we've upgraded almost every component. There's a whole new custom-built speaker that delivers bass that's twice as strong as the original. There's also an ML chip, a machine learning chip, on the device that is able to learn your most common music and smart home commands and process them locally on the device to get faster over time. Plus, Nest Mini is made using sustainable materials. The fabric covering is made from recycled plastic bottles.
Nest Aware has been around for a while, but you're making some changes here, making it more affordable, more consumer friendly.
That's correct. We are changing Nest Aware. We recognize that people might have multiple devices around the home, and so we are changing the pricing structure so that you can get your whole home monitoring for starting at just $6 per month.
Well, describe for folks who may not be aware what Nest Aware is.
Sure. Nest Aware is our subscription service that lets you keep the camera feeds and store them in the cloud. And so it used to pay per camera, and now with the new model, you can pay one low monthly price for no matter how many devices that you have. There's also some fun additional features. Say you have a Nest Mini and a Nest Aware subscription. The Nest Mini, when you're gone, you can set it to an away mode, so it will listen for smoke alarms, for example, and send an alert to your phone if it hears a smoke alarm going off in your home, which, as you can imagine, it can be really helpful.
So that would work with any kind of smoke alarm that you might have then, not just the ones made by Nest.
The Nest Protect, yes, that's correct.
Interesting. So give us the overview of what Google is sort of telling consumers for this holiday season and beyond with all these new products.
We are trying to deliver more help, whether you are at home or on the go. All of these devices have the Google Assistant built in, and we really think that they're going to be fun for a lot of consumers.
Great stuff. Of course, people can go to google.com or do searches using Google to find out more. Brianna LaFleur, thank you for taking the time with us.
Thanks, Bud.
Cooking with the power of the sun. Hi, I'm Fred Fishkin, here to tell you about the latest innovation from my friend Patrick Sherwin and his great team at GoSun Stove. The GoSun Fusion has arrived using the company's tried and true reflectors and a solar vacuum tube to get you cooking without the mess of charcoal, heavy propane tanks, or smoke. A really bright idea. And with an optional solar panel and battery storage and the ability to plug in at home or on the road, you really can use the GoSun Fusion to cook anytime and anywhere, day or night, rain or shine. I love what Patrick and his team are doing, and so will you. Want to learn more? Head to gosun.co to check out all of the company's products and innovations and use the code Techstination to save 10%. That's gosun.co.